Hey guys, Chris here with Drummer's Guide to Gear, here in Pueblo, Colorado, my hometown. Sitting with Jimmy Elcock. We've had him on the website before. Right now he's on tour with Logan Mize for a couple shows. And you just got back from London now.
Back from London, UK and Scotland.
How was that?
It was awesome. It was my first experience playing shows overseas.
Yeah.
So I kind of, especially shows that were in the country music genre, more or less. So I didn't really know, none of us really knew what to expect. But it ended up being, there was a promoter from London that made friends with a promoter from Nashville, and they said, hey, wouldn't it be great to do a swap festival, maybe at some point do a festival from London and Nashville, but let's bring some country acts over to London and see how it goes. So we were in Canary Wharf. It was a ton of fun. And we didn't know if 60 people were going to show up, or 4 people, or 100, and there were several thousand, and packed out each night. So it was a success, but mostly it was fun, and we met a lot of great people. And it's a bucket list.
Yeah,
check that
absolutely.
out.
So all in all, a great trip.
Oh yeah,
the sound of it.
I extended it a few days and went hiking in Scotland. I had a friend that grew up in Scotland, so
nice.
I made the most of it. Drums and food and
get to see a little bit of everything while you're there.
Yeah, it was great.
That's awesome.
No complaints.
Now, right now, like I said, we're here in Pueblo, Colorado. Logan Mize. What other shows do you have coming up with this run? And right after when you're done with this,
we're doing right now with Logan. We're kind of gearing up for a bunch of fall dates. So it's kind of weekend warrior stuff. We're kind of out Thursday through Sunday, more or less. I know we go up to Windsor tomorrow night, and then actually Logan's camp will go back to Nashville, and we'll kind of continue that situation through the rest of the fall. We have some rehearsals in September, but I'll fly out and go play with Jamie Lynn Spears just outside St. Louis on Sunday, and I kind of bounce between both camps.
You're definitely busy.
My 2 families.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Definitely.
Now you do a lot of stuff with Scorpio Marketing and New Voice Entertainment. One thing I really wanted to talk about was last year I went out to Nashville for the Rich Redmond's Drummers Weekend.
Absolutely.
And I really want to push that and talk about that because I was just there as a sponsor.
It's awesome, man. Fourth annual.
Yeah, and the experience just being there, like watching, not even taking the camp, was just unbelievable. The stuff that they taught to take to the kit, and then the business side of that. You guys are getting ready to do that again now in October.
Right.
This will be the 4th one in Nashville.
Weekend. It's been great. I love, as a drummer growing up in school and all of that, I've seen so many clinics, been to so many different drum events, and I think beyond the talent that shows up at these camps, both students and the professionals we bring in. I mean, it really is like a drum fantasy camp. I'd like to think with the amount of talent we have, talking in all areas of drumming. But what I love is it really teaches you how to treat your drums like a business.
Yeah.
I think when I was growing up, or when I had dreams of playing music professionally, I had this idea of, it's like the rock star dream.
Yeah.
You think not only do you play great shows and have fun doing that on stage, but you're rolling in the dough, and life is grand, and you don't have any financial worries in the world. And not that you can't make a successful living doing this, but you really have to learn it's not about the glitz and glamour. As my dad always told me when I was moving to Nashville and starting to do this, he's like, you just have to think of yourself as a painter or a blue-collar tradesman that's going out there and starting a small business, honing your craft, and making it a really professional thing. And sometimes it's hard for drummers because you do it in your basement, you do it in your garage so much growing up, and it's just with friends, and it's fun, or it's midnight at a club, it's casual. You really have to have a professional mindset about it and turn it into your own personal business. And Rich is the master of that, and he's really made it a theme in all of the camps.
That was something that I really loved. Like I said, just being there as a sponsor and just watching the camp and watching all the clinics with the different artists and stuff. But the business side of it, the things that they were talking about were things that most people would never even think of. And like you say, to kind of make yourself as a business, not just a musician, you're there. You got to learn the business. There's a little bit of a business side to this. And that was the thing that I absolutely loved about the camp. But who are some of the teachers and clinicians this year?
This year, I actually pulled up the list because I don't want to leave anybody out or do anyone injustice. This year we've had amazing past talent. This year in Nashville, we have Chris McHugh, Neerzy, Zorro, Sandy Gennaro, Jim Riley, Keo Stroud, Lala Davila, Craig Camp, Fred Eltringham, Ron Galloway, Chuck Tilley, Travis McNabb, Jack White, the Three Kings, which is Jason's band, and rhythm section, and Tom Hambridge, and more. And there's always guests. There's always people that show up and hang. that are in the industry like yourself, and just guys people know, guys people want to meet. And you know, like with all these cats, it's not. We were talking about it earlier. Actually, it's not a competition; it's a community.
It absolutely is.
Yeah,
that was one of the cool things about the camp too. Is the people that are there on all levels, from the guy in the basement to the professional and the industry people. If you want to talk to these people and ask questions, they're there and they're willing to help you. Like I said, I absolutely loved the camp, and I wasn't even taking the camp. I was just there like on the outside looking in. And I just think it's a great thing. I think they got a couple more spots.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, you can go to richredmond.com, and he's got all the info there. I highly recommend it. I mean, it's worth the money in my opinion, absolutely. Like I said, the business side for me was like just mind-blowing. There's like a lot of things that I didn't think about. But there's also the stuff that you can take to the kit and to your playing and better yourself as,
which is all
like
important.
You say, your craft.
If the craft isn't there to start with, you don't have anything. So it's you know,
absolutely.
It goes hand in hand. Yeah.
What else do you have? Anything else in the near future that's kind of ready to go?
Well, Scorpio always has fun projects going on, which I'll keep the curtain up for some of those. That's going to be fun. I've been playing with this awesome young lady out of Nashville, Alyssa Michaela. She's been just crushing it. She's had a lot of fun. She's got a new single out, Bud Light Baby. She's been having a great time with that. I love being a part of that camp. I have some demo records and things I'm working on coming up in the fall with different guys in town. So that's been fun. But again, it's kind of like both my time really playing-wise right now. Alyssa, like Jamie, Lynn, and Logan kind of gearing up. It's the summer into fall transition. So I'm just making that work, gearing up for rehearsals, new shows. We're putting a lot of new stuff together for Logan.
Awesome.
Drummers Weekend, shows, touring, Scorpio. Just trying to fit in hikes when I can.
Stay busy.
Life is good.
Yeah, sounds like it. Well, if you guys want more info on anything Jimmy's doing, you can go to jimmyelcock.com, correct?
Yep. Should be newly updated soon. It's not.
So if you're curious about anything going on, and again, the drum camp, Rich Redmond's Drummers Weekend, Halloween weekend, go to the website. There's only a few more spots open.
Definitely. It's
Check
not
it
a
out.
sales tactic.
No, like I said, again,
Get
I
your
was
spot.
on the outside looking in, and a firm believer in the product, which is awesome. So thanks, Jimmy, for sitting down with us again.
Thank you always, man.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
See you guys. Thank you.